What is this? Competition cannot get lost at the cost of content in Europe. Los Ratones is a successful streaming project because they want to win and show how they win, unlike other streamer teams that didn't work out. Riot Games need to avoid making the mistake with the LEC. The LEC cannot become a content league. France versus Spain, content over competition. It's the reason... Hold on. Competition is the content fans want to see. It's what makes games esports exciting to watch. It's the reason T1 is the most popular team in the world. For LEC to be successful, it is important that Europe can compete at international events. Riot needs to push formats rules that make Europe stronger. Europe introduced franchising, salary caps, and many more anti-competition changes to make esports economics sustainable. With the arrival of betting sponsors, teams will have enough money to develop players and build academy teams. It's now time that Europe to work and stand up to become strong and get rid of the teams who have that ambition. Okay, I'm gonna give my take on this, and my take is that I really disagree with everything here, and I normally agree with Voodoo tweets. But I really don't agree, and I think this is a massive cope. And let me explain why. First I need to ban. Because I've just read this first time. First of all, I think realistically speaking, we will not ever be as competitive as Asia. That's just something we'll have to accept. So the most natural thing to do is to actually lean more into content than other regions. I think content is what we should have above Korea and above China. Because content is like a big, the reason why League is so fucking stale, or one of the reasons, is because fans cannot connect to any team. Unless you're like, obviously, like if you're French, you're probably gonna be for KC. If you're Spanish, you're probably gonna be for Koi, right? Like here, there's players here and there that you like, but like orcs themselves, like there's no fan bases. Just look at like SK, look at like so many of these bottom tier orcs, because there is no content. We should be leaning more into content than ever before. IMO. And I agree that competition is also important, but you can balance content and competition. This tweet makes it read like we're doing too much content right now and not enough competition, when I would argue it's legit the opposite. The only thing we do is competition and we suck at it. So just start doing content more. Is how I see it. I agree there's like a lot of, anti-competition changes that Riot has made, sure. But I think that betting sponsors, that teams will have now enough money to develop players and build academy, complete cope. Complete cope. What do we mean teams are going to be able to develop players? When have teams been able to develop players? Like, almost never. Build academy teams? Bro, people have abandoned academy teams since a long time ago. They're not coming back, even if you give them... If you go to every LEC team right now and we say, hey, here's 10 million for free. Do you think they're gonna create academy teams? Fuck no. Like, what? That part has been abandoned long time ago. The ship has sailed. For the most teams, obviously. There's like KC that still cares about academy, and that's like one team out of 10. With formats, I agree, right? Formats have been pretty horrible a lot of times. But formats is not necessarily what's gonna make our region stronger. I mean, it's just like our regions have so many problems. I know I keep saying this is not the solution, this is not the solution, but the reality is there is no good solution to the problem. We're just simply not going to be as competitive to Europe, realistically speaking, besides maybe one or two teams that we can create that are going to be competitive. But like the whole region as a whole, it's just not happening. They're just miles ahead of us. We're not closing the gap because it just ain't happening. And we should be making more content because there is no content right now. The reason why Los Ratones is so successful is because there is no content. So I don't like the way this tweet is being written, because it kind of implies there is content when there is none. Anyway, that's my take.